everyone, and welcome back to this edition of NBC News. I'm Adam Little.
And I'm Abby Samuel.
As the semester starts to come to a close, it's hard not to think of all the new upgrades and adjustments made to the hallways and school here at MHS.
Yeah, like plants in the hallways, TV monitors in the lunchrooms, and student art are just a few.
Speaking of student art, have you seen the new mural in the large commons?
I have. Its message of positivity and unity, as well as its bright colors, really help it pop and bring new freshness to the lunchroom.
Will Clipson has the story of the SIBS program crafting and creating the new mural.
On a mission to show the connectivity and the diversity of Mason High School, the SIBS enlisted the help of a local artist who admits that he is a man on a mission, and his goal is to connect communities through art.
I'm Brent Billings. I'm the CEO of ART, which is the acrostic for Art, Reconciliation, Truth, and Empowerment. But my superpower is I engage youth artistically, youth and communities. So my purpose in life is to sow seeds through the gift stop being given, and this is what I'm doing.
When presented with the unique opportunity by the Cincinnati Reds and PNC Bank, the SIBS seized the chance to work with Billingsley to design a mural that would be a symbol of the diverse student community at MHS. A group of SIB student leaders worked closely with Billingsley and then rallied the troops to go all in to design, create, and paint the mural.
It was my idea to include a two-toned image of each person. That way, it was both easier to paint, so we can include more people in the mural. And also, if you look at a simplified image of a person, you don't really see someone else, really. You kind of see as a reflection of yourself. So looking at this mural of these faces that are kind of abstract, you can see that it's an image of Mason as a community, and also you can see that it's a place that represents you and includes you as well.
I think this mural will affect our school in a positive way. I think with the murals that NAHS has already been posting on the school, you already see a lot of inclusivity with the murals, or you just see people who probably see themselves represented that otherwise wouldn't have been there. It also gives a place for student artwork to be involved, which just makes Mason feel more like it's for the students, not just like the adults and staff in the building. So I think this is just another piece of art to add to all of that.
Billingsley was excited to partner with the SIBS on this project, and he admits that it was more than just about paint on a canvas. It was about bringing the community together to help one another.
The painting is always secondary for me. What I love to do is build relationships through art. Art is the catalyst for me to do something special, to make somebody feel like they're bigger, they're part of something bigger than themselves. And I think that it's important for a school to recognize that you have help. You're not just by yourself, and that's what SIBS, that's SIBS' whole deal is, they assist people who are in need of assistance. And I think it's important that that story get told. And I think that what it is it serves as an excellent talking point for what SIBS does and what SIBS has done and what SIBS will continue to do as it pertains to adding salt to the earth.
Even the process of painting the mural was inclusive. Billingsley and the team created a paint-by-number plan that allowed all the SIBs to participate in the painting of the mural. For SIB Avery Blinn, this mural is something she feels is needed in a large school like MHS.
In a school like Mason, because Mason's such a big school that sometimes you don't see all the smiling faces all day, every day. So to see these faces of the people that are there for other people is important.
The SIBs have a reputation of helping others. The new mural hanging up in the large commons is just another example of their outreach. Over the years, the SIBs have used a variety of initiatives and activities to bring students together. They have now used this colorful mural to show students that even though MHS is a large place, they are represented. I'm Will Clipson, NBC News.
It's always nice to see the hard work that goes behind big projects like this. And Adam, was that you on the mural out there?
Yeah, it was. It's awesome to see the murals start to come to life. Another program that's been working tirelessly is the Mason a cappella group.
Last year, their album contained hit songs like Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo and I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
I can't wait to see what they have in store for us on their new album.
Mia Sacker has the story.
Growing up, the dream of becoming a pop star and producing your own album is quite common. However, for MHS a cappella groups Notorious and Siren, that dream is becoming a reality. Every year, these two groups work together to produce an album, and this year is no different. Junior Gabby Galoni is just one of many who get to partake in this student-led musical production.
We produce an album every December, usually. That's when we record it, and then we have an album release party in February. The process of preparing for our album is we start in August, and we go all the way to December. We have 2 practices a week, and they're 2 hours. The album, we create the name, we create the album cover, It's like pretty much student made except for like the editing. We have 2 groups. We have Notorious and Siren. The songs from both groups are in like the album together. So we record in like, we have 2 soundproof rooms in the choir room, and they set up like a microphone, and like you get the little soundproof headphones, and they'll set up their sound booth outside of the rooms, and they can like hear you singing. It's actually a really cool process, and it's crazy that we can just do it in the high school. We publish our album on Apple Music and Spotify and Amazon Music. I mean personally, I use Spotify, and like it shows you like the little monthly listeners, and I think like one point we got up to like 2,000 listeners, and we were all like, whoa.
Making it to Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Spotify is a huge accomplishment for these 2 groups. Not only do they work together to produce music, but they also collaborate on song suggestions.
Once acapella is over for the year and we have our auditions for the next year for acapella, Miss Hayward has like a form, and she has us like send in song suggestions, and she like goes through them. She has a big long list of them, and she goes through and picks them and just imagines what she thinks our group would sound like with them. Practice is basically anytime you have free time. I practice probably an hour every night on just acapella, and also that doesn't include choreo, so I just practice the vocals over and over again, because what Mr. McKee and Miss Hayward always say is practice until you can't get it wrong, don't practice until you get it right. Being in acapella, you really have to own your individuality and really be a soloist in your own way. Just seeing how worth it everything was in the end. When you do something vulnerable, that's when everything's most worth it, because other people are impacted by how you put yourself out there.
The opportunity to publish and produce an album as high school students is quite the noteworthy experience. Whether you use Apple Music or Spotify, be sure to grab your earbuds and phone and tune in to this year's top hits. I'm Mia Sacker, NBC News.
Speaking of hard work, did you know it's Comets Savings and Loans 20th anniversary this year?
Wow, we have such an amazing selection of business electives here at MHS.
So many students have been impacted by these programs throughout their high school careers.
MHS business teacher Cindy Donnelly and some current Comet Savings and Loans staff members sat down with Harper Stoll to talk about the growth of the program over the last 20 years and the impact it's made on students.
Most students wouldn't think it's possible to work in a professional setting until they're adults out in the business world. But for some Mason High School students, working at a bank is part of a typical day. This year, Comets Savings and Loan is celebrating 20 years of professional banking at MHS. The bank is giving students the opportunity to get a taste of what it's like working in the business world while they're still in high school. CSNL senior Maria Habra has learned valuable skills during her time on the bank staff.
It's been really stressful, but it's been in a positive impact way. I mean, I for sure learned definitely how to send a professional email, how to what to do during when I have to present for banking and investments and stuff, just stuff like that. It's just when I go in to get an actual job, I'm gonna have to do those things, and learning it young has just really impacted me in a positive way.
Habra admits the confidence she's gained at CSNL has helped her improve her professional communication skills.
Presentations are a big thing, because in life, no matter what class you're in college, you're gonna have to present eventually, and even when you get up to being in a job, you're gonna have to present, and that's one skill that really has stuck with me. And also just learning how to communicate well with others professionally, especially during emails and just in the real world. When I go up to the banking and investments teachers and the business teachers, it just saying certain things and not using different words and looking professional is something that I'm going to take on for the rest of my life.
Junior Tyler Dalton believes that working at the bank is teaching students valuable soft skills. Dalton plans on using his knowledge from working at the bank to give him an edge in the business world.
It's been great. I think it's a really helpful life skill. Soft skills are some of the things that really get thrown under the table nowadays with our generation, with all the phones and stuff. Everyone just likes to communicate on their phones, but I think it's huge to be able to kind of revamp this life skill that everyone has kind of just forgotten about now that we're in a new generation and times have changed so much. I mean, it gets hard when you have 5 or 6 people coming in to open an account at once and you're the only person up at the personal banking desk. You got to find a way to kind of manage the stress along with still being personable with all the customers coming in, because you have to stay at a level of professionalism. So it takes a second to kind kind of just step back, give yourself a deep breath, and come at it with the best ability that you can, doing as much as you can at the most productivity that you can have, just really attacking it little bit by bit.
Comets Savings and Loan is helping MHS students learn to manage their money while also giving bank employees the opportunity to get a taste of what it's like to work in the high-stakes world of banking and finance. CSNL has a proven track record of preparing students for careers in the banking industry. And now, as they look to the next 20 years, they're focused on preparing the next generation of students to launch their careers in the business world. I'm Harper Stahl, NBC News.
The Comet Savings and Loan staff run such a professional program.
Congratulations to Mrs. Donnelly and the entire staff for 20 years of service.
Adam, you know what I was thinking about? School supply shopping when you were in elementary school.
Oh, I always had to have my different classes color-coded. Math was always red, language arts was always blue, and science was always green.
No. Math is definitely blue. Audrey Hunt hit the halls to find out what colors you think go with each subject.
Do you remember when you're in elementary school and the teachers told you to get folders for each of your subjects? Our parents grabbed us and we went for a quick school supplies run to get green, red, blue, and yellow folders. Because of these formative years, we've kind of developed a belief that each subject is associated with a color. Now, even in high school, students are still pretty serious about this debate. So we asked you, the kids in the hall, where do you stand on this argument?
What color is each subject?
Okay, math is green. Can't even like.
Math is green? No.
Oh my God, no, I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Reading is blue. Reading is blue.
No, reading is red.
Reading
isn't a subject.
No.
English.
English is blue.
Maybe you might need some more time in that one.
Oh, buddy. Wow.
What color is football? He's famous. It's not nice.
Purple.
Sorry.
Right? No,
Football is not a subject, unfortunately.
Math is red.
No.
Reading is blue.
No.
Science is
still
green.
not a subject.
Why you said English? Green? No, you keep.
English is blue.
English is blue?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's like a happy feeling.
No, I don't like English.
Well, history is yellow and then science is green because like the green.
Yes. No. Okay, I agree with those two.
Math is definitely blue because it's the worst. Science.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Definitely the worst, so it's also blue.
Oh, do you not like the color blue?
No.
What did the color blue ever do to you?
It's sad.
English
is probably black because it's also bad. Like it's just like gloomy.
Emo,
yeah.
To be fair, I say this, but I've just used the same 4 folders for the last year.
Yeah.
I have 2 green ones and 2 blue ones, and I just reuse them every year.
Okay. All right.
But like the bad classes get the green ones.
Oh,
like
why
English
green?
always
Is
gets the
green just?
It's not as cool as blue.
Oh,
So, like,
but what
English
about like Mason Comets? Like green. That's our school spirit.
It's not that kind of green, you know?
Oh, okay.
Different kind of green.
All right, different shades.
Exactly.
All right.
Math is definitely blue.
Yes, that's correct.
Science is red.
No, you're
Yes.
right. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the haters. Tune them out.
Math is red.
No.
Math is blue.
Yes.
No.
Try again.
History's
Don't
blue.
touch my mic.
Oh, history's blue.
No, you're also wrong.
Math is green.
No. Science is green.
Yeah, right. Science is green.
Take 2.
Okay, so science is green.
Yeah.
Math is blue. Language arts, English is red.
Yes.
Social studies is red.
No.
Oh my God.
No. Wrong. History is yellow. Yeah, I agree. You're wrong.
English is red. English is
Yes. Yes, thank you. You are also correct. You get a hug because you were correct. Yeah. Hugs. So nice. Thank you.
Science is green.
Yes, that's correct. You are the right answer for that one, but
I win.
you were 2 for 4. Good try.
A quick fun fact is this is called synesthesia.
Thanks, we'll look that up.
Well, I'm not so sure we settled on a definite answer about which color best associates with the subjects. But I think we all learned from today's Kids in the Hall that we all suffer from synesthesia in one way or another, whether we know it or not. Wow, I wonder what color is associated with synesthesia. I'm Audrey Hunt, NBC News.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I'm a member of Hope Squad. As you may know, it's Hope Week, and our goal is to encourage togetherness and bring awareness to mental health. I hope everyone has been enjoying the theme so far and practicing self-care. Stay tuned for more fun things happening this week. I think we can all agree that this can be a very challenging time of year with the semester wrapping up. So remember that it's okay to take time for yourself as well as rely on others for a helping hand. Let's finish the semester strong.
What's up, Comet Country? Mason just wrapped up another phenomenal fall sports season, collectively winning 6 GMC championships and claiming 3 state titles. Now it's time to turn our attention to winter sports, where one team has already claimed a GMC championship. The Mason chess team captured their 7th consecutive conference title behind the leadership of a veteran coach and a talented roster of players. Lacey Dahl takes a closer look at one of the most dominant teams at MHS.
They're one of the most dominant teams at Mason High School. They have won 7 straight GMC championships. While some teams play in front of large crowds, this team operates in relative obscurity. They're the Mason chess team, and they proudly wear the Comets logo on their uniform. According to Nikhil Prabhakar, this team is made up of a deep roster of gifted players who are constantly refining their skill while also dominating their opponents.
We have so many kids who are so successful in chess, not just within the team, but they go to tournaments outside, they win tournaments there, and they all come to Mason, play in our team. I feel like that helps with our success. We've been so good playing all these other schools for years after years, and we just have new freshmen who come in with these incredible talent, and they just play year after year, and I think it's really good.
This team is led by Keith Brackenridge, an experienced coach who has coached over 400 matches and has 26 years of coaching. Brackenridge believes that their success is due to their preparation and focus on some basic fundamentals.
Well, I'm not the greatest player, so the way I attempt to coach the chess team is I try to give them some general strategies. So I'm always telling people to watch out for 3 things: time, material, and position on the board. So it's really a matter of just kind of setting them up for success by getting them mentally ready for everything, rather than me showing them specific strategies on the board.
I think strategy comes into play in chess because in chess you have to develop your plans. You also have to think about what you want to do in the future, short-term and long-term, and also what your opponent will do, and you have to try to counter everything.
The most important thing for them to succeed is to have determination and resilience. We've all lost games that we thought we shouldn't have lost. The important thing is to have the game written down, go over it with somebody, and then to come back and play better the next time, because everybody else in the conference is always trying to get better. We need to keep trying to get better so that we can stay ahead.
Even though chess can be a very individual game, Jason Wang, the team's top player who is also nationally ranked, believes that the team aspect still plays a big role in the Comets' success.
I think the team aspect comes into play, especially in the beginning of the season where we worked together in practices, we helped each other. We looked at each other's games, we had some lectures, and we were just there for each other emotionally, and we were always supporting of each other.
The team aspect, right? So usually you think chess is a one and done game, right? No, but no. There's so much that goes after and work that goes behind the scenes that you have to win, right? You go through your games, you analyze what mistakes you've made and how you can improve for your next game.
Chess is a unique game that requires numerous skills, and these players are just like any other competitor, putting in countless hours in preparation for competition. Their preparation helps boost their confidence that not only helps them in their matches, but has helped them gain valuable life skills.
So definitely one skill that I have developed is patience. If you're able to sit there for an hour long just playing chess, there's so many other things you can do. Like when it comes to taking tests or just waiting in lines, doing all these other things that require patience, having that expertise with chess of being patient and thinking for so long on the chessboard can definitely go throughout the rest of your life and all these other aspects.
Going into chess, right, you have to be confident. You can't be scared that you're going to lose. So being confident when you walk into the game and play the best that you can, that's a skill that's important for anything in life. Chess helps me everywhere. Like the lessons you learn, I believe anything helps you anywhere, right? But the lessons you learn in chess, like confidence, mental resilience, this affects you academically and non-academically as well. Playing sports and everything, like I know that I can give the next level. I can push myself harder, and I can get over the mental barrier that's placed in any other activity that I do. So that's the place where I find that chess has helped me the most.
Mason High School hosts several championship teams who have distinguished themselves on courts, arenas, fields, and chessboards. This championship program helps Mason dominate in the all-sports race in the GMC. With hard work, outstanding players, and excellent coaching, it comes as no surprise that Mason High School chess team is another example of achievements that they have accomplished with a team dedicated to excellence. I'm Lacey Dahl, NBC Sports.
During the fall and winter sports seasons, you'll often see the talented Mason dance team performing at halftime. This spirited group of performers put in a lot of hard work to perfect their moves and their routines, but when they're not performing, they're passing on their love of dance to young dancers. Ava Herdalendi tells us more about Dancing with the Comets.
Ever wanted to dance at one of the basketball game halftime shows? Well, unless you're on the MHS dance team or 1st through 6th grader, I hate to say it, but you might be out of luck. Every year, the Mason dance team presents Dancing with the Comets, which is an opportunity for kids to learn a dance routine from skilled high schoolers and show off their moves to a crowd. Senior dancer Riley Stevens loves getting to share this memorable experience with these eager kids.
So Dancing with the Comets, it's a clinic that we do for 1st through 6th graders every single year. It's annual and it helps us get to nationals, and it's just a really fun opportunity for little kids to just kind of learn a dance, and they get to perform at a basketball game a few days afterwards. The opportunity that a lot of kids get, not all of them are dancers, and it's for any 1st through 6th grader that is in Mason. So it's really anybody that has an interest in dance or performing, or if they just want to kind of get their moves out there, show everybody what they can do. I did the clinic when I was a 6th grader as well, and it was just so much fun for me. I had such a great time, and I think a lot of other kids getting that opportunity to really just dance and show their everything that they have is really amazing.
Not only is this clinic a great opportunity for kids to flaunt their newly learned dance moves, but it also inspires passion and excitement for connections in their student mentors.
I absolutely love working with the kids. I love teaching them. I think that it's such a great time to really show my passion and really help showcase their ability, even if they're not dancers or if they've never really been in the dance industry before. I definitely think it's a great time for them to showcase their ability and even just go out there and have fun and even just support us. It's such a great feeling to have, and I love getting to be able to share that with them. And it helps us bring us together more as a team because we can talk about it and make up a dance and be fun and silly with it. So it definitely really helps with our team dynamic as well.
It really brings me so much joy to see kids perform. The impact that I hope to leave on these kids is really just to let them know that they can do anything that they want to do. They can go into arts, they can go into dance specifically, they can go into theater. They can do anything they want as long as they put their heart into it.
I am excited for going on the basketball field and doing my dance with everyone. Mostly my favorite part is dancing with the high schoolers, and I'm most excited for being with my friends and having fun with my cousin.
Dancing with the Comets proves to be a beneficial and unforgettable experience for both the dance team and kids involved with the event. Learning from the big kids provides new ways for them to express their personalities and energy regardless of whether or not they do dance. To all the 1st through 6th graders participating, I hope you go out there and break a leg, but not actually. I'm Ava Hurtalendi, NBC Sports.
Now you're caught up on some of the top performers and performances by Mason athletes. I'll send you back to Adam and Abby to close out today's broadcast.
That wraps up this edition of NBC News.
From everyone in front of and behind the camera, I'm Abby Samuel.
And I'm Adam Little. We'll see you next time.